Hey guys, Deborah with Pinching Pesos here, and it's time for They Paid What? Sales update video. I haven't been doing a very good job of doing my videos weekly. Um, I'm still just having an incredibly stressed out time, and things are going to get much worse before they get better, but I'm totally expecting April uh, to get things back to normal. Um, but I did want to give you an update for the. I only did one video in February, so I did the first week of February. So we are missing 3 weeks worth of February. It was not a great month for sales. If I do a comparison between this year's February and last year's February, I am down by about $1,200 for that month. It was not good. I'll show you. I had one week that I didn't even hit $100 for the entire week. Yeah. So, and I think it was pretty much across the board that it was pretty slow for almost everyone that I know. I know some pretty big time sellers that their sales were down by several $1,000s. So yeah, not great. But we know March is normally great for sales. People start getting their tax refunds and start buying things. So let me just get into what's sold. So we're doing the dates from February the 7th through February, I'm sorry, not 7th. Yes, 7th, I think. February 7th through February the 27th. So let's get going. My total numbers for eBay were, and I can show you in my sales report, we were at 465 for the week of the 7th through the 13th. I was at a whopping $87 for the week of the 14th through the 20th. And then from the 21st to the 27th, we were back up at 309. So it came out to a total of $861 for eBay. Amazon came in performing slightly better with 135 for that first, the second week. 131, and then I did send in a shipment that checked in, and it really brought the sales up to, I had 557 for that last week of the month. So yeah, send it in. And actually I'm going to be doing more sourcing for Amazon here really soon. I just went and bought some media. I'm going to go back again. I've got to get some more stuff in. I really need to feed the beast on Amazon because it's kind of my saving grace whenever eBay's being slow. Normally when eBay's being slow, I still have money coming in from Amazon, so it helps a lot. But if I don't have good things there, I'm not getting sales. A little update on those dog collars that I bought. I have 17 left out of the 110 that I purchased. So yeah, those sold through. That's great. I don't have that many left, and I'm excited about that. If you ever buy dog collars, apparently purple is not the color to buy. That one has been my slowest selling color. It's the one I have the most of left. Out of the 17 that I have left, 8 of them are purple. So uh, just in case you ever see any that are, on sale, stay away from the purple. I was really surprised by that because purple is actually a favorite color of a lot of people that I know. And I know it's pretty popular across the board, but yeah, purple's not good for dog collars. So here's what I sold. Let me get my big old head out of the way. This came out of those pallet rejects. I got a new shipment of them a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty slim pickings on things that I could make money on. I did list these fire trucks. I did sell both of them for $33.95 plus shipping. Here's a bolo for you. This is a Life is Good mug. I always buy those. They always sell, but this one in particular is very rare. I looked it up on WorthPoint. There was only one listed last year, and then there wasn't any listed since 2012. The customer that bought mine must have bought the one that was on eBay last year. He said if I could please make sure that I packaged it well. They were really hard to find, and the last one that he found, the person didn't package it well and it broke in shipping. So he got his, very happy with it. He left me good feedback. But yeah, if you see this Life is Good with Hooked and it's got Jake in his little boat, that is a pretty rare Life is Good. I probably could have priced this at about $99 and just let it sit. Um, and it would have sold eventually because there's just not any out there. And I paid $1.99 for that, I believe, if not 99 cents. These came out of the pallet rejects as well, and I had got some of these before and I had sold through them. And I ended up getting some more this time around, and I have sold 4. One of them got lost in, I don't know what happened February the 17th, but I had 2 small packages that just disappeared. They never got scanned in, and they never showed up, so I had to refund my customers, and this was one of them. But then the other 3 have sold and arrived. These also came out of those pallet reject things. This was just a really small sale. I was really scraping for money out of those boxes. $6.95 free shipping. I've had this for quite a while. This is a Mixer Mate chutney, like spice grinder attachment. And the customer actually opened up a return for this, saying that it didn't fit, but they never sent it back. So it's way past their time frame to send it back. It'll eventually just close out all on its own. But I paid $2.99 for that. I normally pick up any attachments that I see for those fancy like spice blenders or anything that's like considered like an ethnic blender. They're not made here. They're, if you look them up, they're more over in India and those areas, because it's kind of hard to pick up the pieces for those here in the US. The Little People nativity scene, I did sell an angel. I sold the angel for $4.95. I still have 4 pieces available. I don't know what I have left. I have a one wise man, the stable, a donkey, and the wall. That's it. That's all I have left. So I'm still waiting on those to go on clearance. They haven't clearanced out yet. They will. They should be at some point here real soon. I think I'm going to pick up some of those. For $2.99, I got this. No, he wasn't $2.99. He was $1.99. I got Wishbone, and I think this is kind of a show of, if you take good, decent pictures, and you have the right keywords, you can get more money for your item, because there's other ones of this exact same Wishbone in the exact same condition that sold for far less, like more than half of what I sold mine for. He went for $29.95 free shipping. He did go first class, and I paid $1.99. So it's just kind of, yeah, I think it has to do with, the way you take your pictures. This came from my mom. She gave me some stuff she didn't want, and I guess this was something that she had gotten as a gift. This came from Walmart. I remember when they had them, they were the gift pack, and some of these scents are actually discontinued. So I went ahead and listed it, and it sold $14.95 plus shipping. These also came out of the pallets. These are jeggings, and I have sold a total of 8 pairs. During this time frame, I believe I sold 4 pairs. Yeah, $11.95 free shipping. They're super easy to ship. You just like grab them, throw them in a poly bag. This was an old Sprint Sanyo cell phone I bought for $4.99, and a customer had sent me a message asking me about if this was the phone that had slots game on it. And so I did look in the book, and it does have the slots game on it, and I sent him back a message saying yes it does, and then they didn't buy it, so I'm not really sure. You can see I actually sold this on best offer. It went for $30, and there's another one available right now for $45. So they got a decent deal on it for an old phone. I don't know what people do with them, but there it is. I got more replacement pieces for the super shooter. I need to find more of these. I had bought one for I had sold out of these white and green ones, but it accidentally, like, somehow it said I had an additional one when I didn't. And so I tried to buy one from another seller. Well, I'm really glad that it didn't show up, because what I ended up doing with my customer, because I tried to buy the other one. When I bought it, it said it was going to be delivered on December the 23rd, but when I looked at the shipping update, it wasn't going to be delivered until January the 3rd. And I was like, that's way too late. So I sent the seller a message saying, hey, I need to cancel this. The shipping time frame went really far out. Um, so can you just go ahead and refund my money, or you can just send it to me directly? They didn't contact me for a while. Then they didn't know how to cancel the order. Then when they canceled the order, their refund didn't process. It declined. I went back and forth with this thing for like 2 months. Finally, I told the guy, I said, look, can you just ship me the thing? I haven't gotten my money. Just ship the super shooter to me. So he finally did. I finally got it a couple of weeks ago, and I am so glad it came here and not to my customer, because even though my customer was only buying the gun, I was sending her the whole set. Um, but I'm so glad that she didn't get it, because it was filthy. It was so dirty, full of cookie batter and just nasty. I don't understand how sellers can sell things that are gross like that. That is gross. When I get these, I open them up. They're really easy to do. There's like one screw in there. You can open them up. You can clean them out. This was disgusting. So I am so glad that my customer said, oh no, fine, I'll take the brown one. No big deal. Um, and went ahead and got that sent to her myself. That would have been really bad. So anyway, I got the replacement, and I ended up cleaning it, and I got to list parts again. And once again, the very first thing that sold is the screw and piston that already sold. And then they also bought a little cookie disc. These came out of the pallet rejects as well. I hate getting cases because they don't sell. I did sell one out of 26, and I messed up on the listing, and I didn't categorize it properly, because I have these for the Air, the Mini, and then the regular iPad, and the guy needed one for the iPad Air, and I sent him one for the iPad 2. Anyway, I had to just refund his money. It was a mess. I bought a whole bunch of these seasonal Febreze wax melts. I bought 100 of pumpkin and apple and cranberry, I think, but the majority of them were these pumpkin ones. And I have them cross-listed. They're actually over at Amazon, but I have them listed on eBay for multi-channel fulfillment. And so Amazon just sends them for me, and it only cost like $8 for them to process and ship them. So it works out pretty good. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. Oops. I sold these Converse again. I had bought these at Marshall's for $25. I sold them one time, and then the customer said that she had found them for a much cheaper price, and so she paid to have them returned to me. She never even opened up the package. They came back right the same way that they were shipped. And then they sold again right before Valentine's Day on February 12th for $69.95. This came out of the pallet rejects as well. I had it listed for a really low price at like $14.95 free shipping. It didn't sell. I did free shipping back in December. I tried it December and January. It did not help my sales. I think it hurt my business. I lost a lot of money in shipping. I wasn't accepting best offers. I wasn't putting things on sale because I just couldn't. I didn't have the leeway to do that. I went in and added shipping back to all of my items, and the day I added shipping back to this, it sold. So free shipping just does not work for me. This is also part of a type of blender that is like that other attachment that I sold, but this is a different brand. This is also one that makes, it'll do almond milk, it'll make like chutneys and grind spices, and there's all of these different pieces to it. All of this was a plastic cup, like this big. It sold for $9.95 free shipping. Wallpaper that I bought for $2.99, and I always try to pick up something that's different. Every time I'm at the store, I will get out of my comfort zone and I will buy something that is just not a common thing for me. A couple weeks ago, I bought ties. This last time I was at the store, I bought curtains. The time before that I was at the store, I bought vintage sheet sets. So I always try to pick up something that I'm just not used to, that's kind of really out of my area of expertise, and I try to learn something new because you just never know. So I bought this roll of wallpaper. It wasn't available, it was discontinued. It was really pretty, and you can see I sold it for $28.95 plus shipping. So hey, works for me. Sold a collar. There was a couple of collars that I didn't send in to Amazon because they were just not, they didn't have listings, and I wasn't going to create a listing for 2 collars, so they've been selling on eBay as well. And I paid $5.99 for each one of those collars when I bought them. I've had this toner cartridge for quite a while. I paid, I believe, $4.99 for it. Where'd you at? Should be right here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, $2.99. I paid $2.99 for that toner cartridge, and I sold it for $14.95 free shipping. That's about the going rate on it. It went Smart Post. I just slapped a label on the outside of it. This is one of my other items that got lost in the mail. That was the one from the I mailed out on the 17th, and it just never showed up, and I felt so bad because I didn't have another one. But it was Han Solo's body that actually came in a Lego set that I bought for $2.99, and I've parted out. And you'll see in a little bit I sold another piece out of there. And I don't know where my brain was. I sold this sweater, not sweater, this scarf, and I ended up accidentally sending it to Tanya of Thrifty Treasures. I was supposed to be sending her a headset for the show. She got a scarf, my customer got headset. I ended up buying my customer the scarf off of Amazon because they're $8.95 over there, and had it sent to her. And then Tanya got to keep the scarf. My customer got to keep her headset, and I didn't make any money, but I didn't lose that much money either, so it was okay. We all make mistakes. Sold Roadrunner from the Looney Tunes Monopoly. I paid $2.99 for the whole game, and it's slowly been selling pieces. I've sold Tweety Bird, and I sold Marvin Martian, and I sold a couple other ones. This one's Roadrunner. It went for $7.95 free shipping. And more cookie super shooter stuff. This one was the pusher and decorative thing, this right here. And I believe I sell that for $10.95. $10.95 free shipping. Another collar. This DS charger came out of a bag. When I'm at Savers, they have, like, I don't know if y'all have Savers where you are, but there's a huge wall of like bagged up stuff, and they tend to put things in there, and then they price them $2.99, $1.99, $4.99, whatever. They're generally $4.99 or less, and you get like kind of different stuff in the bag, you know, 3, 4, 5 things. This was in a bag of things that I had paid $2.99 for. Um, so, it essentially cost me 75 cents, I believe, and I sold it for $5.95 free shipping. Came out of the pallet rejects. It's just a little Carter's onesie, little footed pajama thing. This went to Israel, so they ended up paying full shipping on that. Cocoa latte base. This one had to be refunded. The customer said that it's smooth. And I would have sent them another one, but I took a best offer on this one of like $11. So it wasn't something I even made money on. I essentially was just trying to get rid of them. I have quite a few of these bases, and but I just ended up refunding their money and moving on. I paid $5 for this ink at the Goodwill Computer Store. Goodwill Computer Store is amazing. I bought quite a bit of stuff there to send to Amazon, and then these were ink cartridges that weren't qualified for Amazon because of the packaging, or they were expired or whatnot. This one's expired. Yeah, expired in 2012, and but they're $5 a piece. Doesn't matter the brand, doesn't matter whatever. They're $5 at the Goodwill Computer Store. So I scanned through all the ones, and I think I bought like 4 or 5 different things of ink. This one went on best offer actually for I don't know where you are. Where are you? Find HP. There it goes. 20 bucks. And then it costs $2.60 to ship it. So here's Jar Jar Binks and his buddy. I sold these on best offer for $10. These came out of that Lego set that was $2.99. So I have multiple other pieces that are still available. I'll end up probably making 30 bucks on that, 40 bucks on that whenever it's all said and done. Bought these Macbeth Elliot. I don't know why that says black and white. They were not black and white. Sometimes I swear. I sold these on best offer for $30 plus shipping. I paid $9.99 for them. The customer left me a really good review. They're like, I've been looking for this shoe forever. Thank you so much for shipping them so quickly. So that worked out pretty good. But these are apparently really popular skater shoes, the Macbeth brand. And yeah, they weren't listed for very long. I think I had them listed for like 2 weeks. I bought 49 leotards. My daughter started gymnastics like 2 months ago. Like real gymnastics. She wasn't like tumbling and stuff before, but she started like real gymnastics like 2 months ago, and she is tall and bigger. And so you'd be amazed at a little girl like her size, what she can do with like cartwheels and round-offs and handstands and stuff. But I could not find a leotard for her locally. We went to the sporting goods stores and they had like one. We went to like the other places. I couldn't find anything. They didn't have them at Walmart. They didn't have them. They just didn't have them. So I was at the thrift store and I saw all of these leotards. And there was like, I mean, just a ton of them in all of these different sizes and 3 different designs. And they were the right color for half off day. And so I paid $2 a piece for them. We paid $20 for that one leotard that we bought her. So she got 3 new leotards in these 3 colors. So the way that I look at it, I spent $100 to buy all of these leotards, 49 leotards. She got 3 out of them. That essentially, at $20 a piece comes out to $60, $75. And then, I sold one. So it kind of paid for itself. And I still have 43 other leotards left. So I'm going to at some point just reduce the charges. I do have these on sale for buy one, get one half price. But the guy that bought the one didn't do the buy one, get one half price. He just bought one. So I don't know. I might lower the price on these to kind of just, move them out because I did only pay $2 a piece for them and they weigh like nothing to ship. They're less than 3 ounces to ship them. So I might reprice them at around $19.95 just to be more competitively priced. But I wanted to give them a month just to kind of see where they're at to see how they sold at this price and then reassess. So got this in the pallet reject stuff. It's a therapy dog thing. So it sold for $29.95 plus shipping and it sold really quickly. I only had it listed for a couple of days. And box of cigarette things, those came out of the pallet reject stuff as well. If you watch my videos, I had a whole story about me messing up my original listing for these. I redid the listing and these ones sold for $11.95 free shipping. They weigh like nothing, but they're a weird shaped box, so I had a really hard time like finding a box for these things to fit in. I didn't actually even ship these ones in a box. I took some foam. I'm trying to see if I could find a piece of it. It's really thick packing foam, and I cut it out and I actually built a foam box around it and then stuck it in a poly mailer. Came out of Pallet Rejects, went for a $24.95 free shipping. This is a Blackburn Angola lock. It's a really nice lock. It has 3 keys with it, and I almost thought about keeping it, but then I was like, well, I don't really have anything I need to chain up. It's a super nice lock. This old phone mate, I'd originally sent this to Amazon, and then for some reason it got stranded, and I had to like call it back. This guy hasn't paid for this yet, so it's not counting in my sales. But it was $34.99 is what I sold it for. I only paid, I believe I paid some money for it. I don't know. Phone. Oh, it's not coming up for some reason. Phone mate? No. It's not coming up because it's not paid for. Duh. It's over here in my inventory. Find phone. Not it. Not it. I don't know where it is. Oh, I bought it last year. That's why. I think I paid $4.99 for it. I know it wasn't more than $4.99. It might have been less. It might have been like $2.99, but I know it was $4.99. More tights. I sold these gray ones for $11.95, and I paid 99 cents for those. And I sold these, which are actually really cute. They went for $11.95 as well, and they were 99 cents. And oh, brought that up twice. And then lastly, this came out of the palette stuff. This sold really quickly. I think it sold in a day. $19.95 plus shipping. It's just little adapters that you put on your Canon camera for the macro extensions. So at least I sold something. I'm having garage sale. My neighborhood's doing neighborhood garage sale weekend after next, and so I'm going to participate. I have tons of stuff to put in that garage sale because I had all of those boxes that I bought and the original set too. Like the second thing of palette stuff that I bought, there was like 2 boxes of stuff that just wasn't online sellable. And then in this last shipment, I had, out of the 7 boxes, I had 5 boxes that were not like online sellable. So yeah. So I have but they're great for garage sale stuff. Like if I had a flea market booth, that would be awesome. So hopefully I can offload some of this stuff at the flea market, even if I just get $1 a piece for it. I really don't care. I just need some money back because I need to reinvest and it's just taking up space in my shed. So I'm really hoping to make at least like $500 to $700 at the garage sale. So that was it for my sales. Not super exciting. If you look last year for February, I was at $2,044. So yeah, that's a big drop between last year and this year. I wonder what 2013 looked like. I mean, I'm sorry, 2000, not April, 2014. I only have March. Ooh, look at March. That's what makes me really upset is that I didn't have that many listings when I was making more money. I have 380 listings now. Um, at this particular time, back in 2014, I only had like 200 listings. And I made a whole heck of a lot more money. You can see I was at 3,100 bucks. And I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I keep wanting to redo my business and kind of get back to my roots, but I don't really know what I want to do. Um I feel like when I'm constantly changing and constantly doing these things that maybe I'm, hurting my business, but the way I am and like my own personality, I get over things. Like I can only do the same thing for so long, and I get tired of doing certain things. I get bored with it. So I have to move around. Otherwise, I just get stagnant. And like right now, with as stressful as everything has been for like the past 7 months, and then starting in December, it just really got super duper bad. And then this month, uh, has just like imploded on me as far as like the stressors that I have going on. And so I'm kind of just like at a standstill. And I think that maybe that's why I am constantly reevaluating things, because uh, I feel like, okay, well, if something's not working, then it needs to change, right? But you can't do that whenever it's like the something's not working just because you're not working. And I feel like I'm not working, which I know I'm not working. I go through these little phases of like being super productive and then being not productive at all. I haven't been productive for the past 5 days. I haven't done anything since February the 29th. Um, as far as like listing or anything like that. So I've got to get things together. I know hopefully in April, um, things are going to be vastly improving. So we'll see. I hope. I'm really tired of talking about this. Like, I hate that every couple of weeks I'm like, oh my God, things are so terrible, you know? Um, so I'm really hoping like coming in April, I can kind of be like, yay, things are back to normal. Because things aren't normal around here. And it's totally wearing me down. So, um, I don't know. I might. I think this weekend I'm thinking about running away. I'm gonna go see my dad, I believe, tomorrow. He lives out in the middle of nowhere, and there's like no cell phone service and no internet. So I think I'm gonna go like run away out to the country for a day and go see my dad. And next week probably go shopping. I need to get Amazon some goodies. I had one small box. It was only like 24 things, and so I need to send way more stuff than that to Amazon if I'm gonna keep making money. So anyway, I hope everybody else had way better month of February than I did. It was absolutely dismal. My profit for Amazon came out at $442. My profit for eBay came out to $395. So for the entire month of February, my profit margin was, I'm sorry, $704 on eBay, and it was, I'd have to add it, I need to add 209 to this number. Amazon was $651. So I barely skimmed the $1,000 mark. That, yeah. So $1,200, $1,100 for the month. That is not great. So anyway, I will see you guys Tuesday for the Reseller Stew. It comes on 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's an all-female panel of resellers selling on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, um, Craigslist, and antique booths. And I think it's a really great crowd. And so go ahead and catch it live so that way you can participate in the chat. I think shows are so much more fun if you can get in the chat and talk with the other viewers and with us and send questions and comments and such. So anyway, that is on my channel, Pinching Pesos on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe so that way you can get the updates. We also have a Facebook group called the Reseller Stew. You can join the group and also get the updates there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Thanks for letting me whine about my stress and stuff. But you guys are my friends. You've been following along with me for quite some time now, and I really appreciate always all of your comments and support. So thanks. Bye. Everybody have a good weekend.